Today on Forbes, how Jay Graber is making sure Bluesky never turns into Elon Musk's X. 2 months after the social network Bluesky launched in February 2023, it got its first bona fide celebrity user, the humorist known as Drill. An absurdist Twitter character once described by The New Yorker as, quote, one of America's incisive, ongoing works of social criticism, Drill had a finger on the pulse of Twitter's decades-old chaotic energy, and that energy was headed to Bluesky. Despite his nearly 2 million followers at the time, Elon Musk's X was no longer working for him, Drill told Forbes. He said, quote, their algorithm has been more aggressively prioritizing moronic political commentators and crypto scammers while pushing aside the people you actually follow. If Bluesky can market itself as a sort of last bastion against ad bots, AI crap, and nefarious algorithms, I think it will be in a very strong position. Bluesky was never meant to be an app, or even a company. It began as an open-source research project at Twitter, a skunkworks team helmed by open internet evangelist Jay Graber. Graber's mandate was to build a protocol, a shared language that computers could use to talk to each other, designed specifically for social media. Through the protocol, or authenticated transfer, Twitter and other companies would be able to exchange information with one another, creating an open network where posts could be freely shared across social platforms. But after Elon Musk bought Twitter, it became clear that Bluesky was no longer on its roadmap. Twitter under Musk began to transform, facing an advertiser boycott, exodus of users, and eventually a name change to X. So the team that made the protocol spun up a quick app just to show how it might be used. They launched it as an invite-only social network in 2023. Graber began leading Bluesky 2 years earlier. The move proved prophetic for Graber, who had previously worked in cryptocurrency and built social apps. Her mother, who grew up in China, gave her the first name Lantian, which means blue sky in Mandarin. The similarity, however, is coincidental, as the project had already been named before Graber's involvement. Since its launch, Bluesky has seen unusual success. It raised a modest $15 million Series A round in October, when it had 13 million users. And since then, its user base has nearly doubled to more than 25 million. The app has panicked Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg, whose own Twitter competitor, Threads, has rushed to copy many of its features. But as Drill recognizes, Bluesky is a company with investors who want to make money, and that could someday clash with Graber's user-first approach to social media, to put the people using Bluesky in control of its central features. Graber told Forbes, quote, open sourcing the app, the choice there was to make sure that everyone could see how we were doing this, that it was possible to build social apps at scale, and that developers could just come in and start building. Rather than let Bluesky itself determine what you see, in what order, and why, Graber and her team designed the app to let users create and subscribe to any number of feeds. Bluesky's ethos of user choice extends beyond just which feeds you choose to follow. Don't like the company's lack of verification? Build your own system, like Hunter Walker, a journalist at Talking Points Memo, did. Don't want to see AI art? Crowdsource a labeling and filtering system to detect and block it. In giving power to the people, Bluesky has so far eschewed the strategy that other social platforms have used to make billions of dollars, collecting troves of intimate data about their users and then letting advertisers target them based on that data. At least today, Bluesky is fully public, and its user data is available to people outside the company, so there's no secret sauce for advertisers to pay for. It's not that Graber is opposed to ads, but when it comes to social media, she said they've become, quote, overly extractive. For full coverage, check out Emily Baker White and Richard Nieves' piece on Forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.